Hey my friends, Richard Weberg here again, and in today's video what I'm going to do is show you how to broadcast an email to your leads in your lead capture system, which is very simple to do. If you can use email in Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail or Outlook and you know how to send an email to somebody, it is super simple. In one of the prior videos, we showed you how to add a follow-up email, which sending a broadcast is very similar. And, doing this whole process is super simple. Don't worry. Some people freeze in their tracks when trying to do an action because they don't want to make any mistakes. And it's okay. Along the way in the 14 years I've done this stuff, I've made plenty of mistakes. What's important is that you just keep on keeping going and you keep practicing. You keep doing these actions and you will get better and better at it. I will leave some links to the prior videos if you're landing on this video first because somehow you stumbled across it. I will leave links to the first videos in the series in order so that you can start from the beginning. If you've just joined our team and have no idea what to do, I will leave those in the description in YouTube or wherever I leave this video. There should be the information in the description so that you can get all of the information to start building your Now Lifestyle team. The other thing is make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you do not miss any of the videos that I do, because I'm doing a series and I'm walking through step by step, basically how me and John have built a massive team in Now Lifestyle, what we do, everything we do, all step by step over the shoulder so that you can see exactly what we do, and providing the links for anything that I mentioned in these videos in the description. So once you log into Now Lifestyle and you land on your dashboard, what you're going to want to do is click on Reseller Tools. Once you do that, what you're going to want to do in this left-hand menu is click on the Lead Capture System. Then click on the Messages tab. It'll open up some more things, and then you want to click on Send Broadcast. Now, once we're on this page, what we're going to do is we're going to select from this list everything we want to broadcast to. And in my menu, I see a whole bunch of other things, and that's because I'm a member of some of Joel Tarian's other programs that one has a lead capture system as well. And so that's why you see these in my menu. You're probably only going to see three things unless you're a member of Joel's other systems. And and unless he ever adds another category in the lead capture system here too, you may see something else for Now Lifestyle. But at this moment, you should only see three things. And those three things are Now Lifestyle. So you'd click on that. Then you scroll down a little bit, webinar registration for NLS, because we have lead capture pages that put people in each one of these categories in our lead capture system. Now Lifestyle free customer. So those are the three things you'd want to show up over here on the right hand side of this. And once you do that, what we're going to do is for this, I'm going to actually use another page that has some email swipes on it so that I can do this very quickly. If I was going to send a broadcast, normally what I would do myself is I would go compose. I'd hit compose here in my Gmail provider and I would compose something that I wanted to write about to share with my leads. Sometimes I use some copy to help me make a message, but a lot of times I have ideas based on that day. I come up with some good email to send out, but I've been doing this for a very long time. So I do come up with things to write about or share or teach people. And in the beginning, you may find it a little difficult to come up with something. So you may need something to lean on until you learn how to write your own emails totally. So what you want to do is I will provide a link, of course, to this email swipe copy page. And I add more swipes to it as we go along. But I will provide this link, and in here you can get some ideas for some beginning emails that you can broadcast out to your list so that you're sending them something and promoting to your new leads to join you in Now Lifestyle. you want to change, alter these a little bit when you find one that you like. Put some information from you, because the faster your leads get to know, like, and trust you and have a way maybe to contact you because you share your contact details with them, the faster they will join you in Now Lifestyle and want to be part of your team. Because there's a saying that says people don't join businesses, people join people. And that is totally true. And time in doing this stuff, you will get better and better at writing your own emails. But for now, you may need something to lean on because you're brand new to this and don't know what to write. So I am giving you this swipe page so you have some things to guide you. So I'm going to pick out one of these really quick. And I am just going to pick out... I want to pick out this top one. Are you a leader? So I'm going to grab the subject line, or I'm going to take the alternative subject line here. The first one, we are looking for our real leaders here, and I'm going to copy that and go into my Now Lifestyle where I have this page open, and in the subject line I'm going to paste that in there, and I'm going to go back to this email swipe, and I'm going to copy the ad body for it. And I don't know why it keeps wanting to copy the whole works, but there we go. And I'm going to copy this. I'm going to bring it over here to Now Lifestyle in the lead capture system and paste this in the text message first. And I explain why to do this in one of the other videos where we added your first follow-up email. It's because of how emails are delivered and how email providers such as Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, Outlook, or any of those other ones accept them. And that's why you have to put it in two places, once in the text and once in the HTML portion. So now that we have this copied into here, here's where we'd alter it. We would grab one of your links, and since they're already on your list, because they've already opted in to your lead capture page, here we want to choose one of your links that actually sign people up. In your follow-up video that I did to show you how to add a follow-up email, we chose from in one of the other videos I did where we share with you how to categorize your Now Lifestyle links. In that video, I walked you through, step by step how to categorize them, and I gave you the information below the video so that you knew where to find these videos and save them, so at all times they're at your fingertips. So now I'm going to go to that draft where I gave you the example and save them, and I'm going to grab one of my main affiliate links now, or the combo pages, and I explained what these were before. Your opt-in pages are the ones you send all your traffic to because it builds your list in your lead capture system. And now when you email to your leads capture list, you send to them either one of the combo pages because they can sign up for free, or one of your main affiliate links because this is where they can pay to become a member of your downline. So I'm going to choose one of these because in your follow-up email, I chose one of the combo pages and we chose this one in the follow-up email. So this time I'm just going to use this pre-enroll page. I'm going to copy that. And like I said, you should have saved these somewhere accessible for you to find. Now we go back to Now Lifestyle and we paste this in this box where it says your link. Then we scroll down, see if there's any other places we need to edit, because we copied this, and again, this one puts a place to put it twice, so we're going to put it again. To your success and happiness, sincerely, your name. So you would put your name in here. Now, we can also edit this any place, and that's what I suggest you do, is you make this your own, and that's what the idea behind swipe copies is to give you some guideline to writing. But we're not going to do this in the video. I want you to learn to do this yourself and maybe add more information. So when I go back here, maybe you would add, I'm not looking for hesitation here. You must be ready to go immediately. We are looking to build a strong team very quickly. Let us help you. Reach out to me. Then maybe this is where you'd put your details. I'm just going to write that in there for right now, which would mean best way is to contact you. Whatever that may be that you prefer, whether it's Facebook, your phone number, your email, whatever. They can reply to this message as well. You could put, please reply to this email. Once you do that, and you have the email like you want it, and you've maybe rewritten parts of it, you would copy this. And there's one other thing that I use, but I'll explain that in a second here, is in these Now LifeStyle swipes, I pretty much already formatted the emails, most of them. Like this one I haven't. And what formatting means is made them a certain character length. Meaning, so this line right here isn't way longer than the other ones in the email. That's called formatting. You know, you can see most of them look pretty nice. You know, they've been formatted to similar character lengths of text in each line. But there is a tool I'll leave a link to called an email formatting tool that you can paste in text copy, like once you're done with it here, and if you have really long lines because you didn't hit enter and make them shorter like this, see how they don't go all the way over like to where this is over on the right side? You could literally copy this first, go to this formatting tool, paste this in here, select the line length. So in this it's 50, we'll change it to 65, you know, for an example, and then click submit. And now it formatted it to that line length. So now we'll copy this and bring it back to Now LifeStyle and paste it in this text message box. Okay, so now it is in here at a certain line length. And if you see any spot that is messed up, sometimes what it does is it'll kind of break a line. So you may have to put something back where it goes. So you just check the paragraph, and you know, like that I had to correct. If you've seen what I just did on my screen, there was a space here. It actually had to drop down one of the sentences. And sometimes I don't know why it does that. Most of the time it never does that, but every once in a while it does. So now when I look at this email, everything looks good to me. Put a period after this. And we're going to copy this again. And we're going to bring it up here. We're going to paste it in here. And we're going to hyperlink, that's what I call it, so that these links in the HTML portion are clickable. So what you want to do is highlight the link, click on Edit Copy, click on this Add Tracking Link, paste it in here, paste it in the URL, make sure there's no space, so use your arrow key, go all the way over to the left, make sure you copied no extra space, because if you did, it'll mess up the link and it won't work. So you just make sure that it, you can't go any further, there's no extra space. And if there was an extra space, it would look like this. And then you can see when I moved it where it's flashing, there's an extra space. You just delete that out of there and then click OK. This is so it'll track the number of clicks on your links. And so that these links show up clickable in somebody's email. And again, we'll just do it to this one. We'll highlight it, copy this add tracking link, paste it in both places. Again, scroll over at the arrow key, make sure there is no spaces. Now that there's not, we just click OK. And if you wanted to bold something, you wanted something to stand out, we'll bold the word you. All you would do is highlight it, click on this B. I don't do much of that. Every once in a while I do a few words here and there. You want in this now, we're going to italicize that. You can add a couple little things in there. It's just like any editor. Gmail has an editor for every email. Yahoo does. All of them do. To add links. Some of you already know how to do this stuff because it's the same as using any composer in your email providers to send an email to a friend or family member. It's the same thing. It's not difficult. You don't have to get fancy with these. You'll learn more as you go, and that's okay. It's okay if you make a mistake on this stuff and you don't do everything exactly right, because you're going to learn by doing, and that's what's important. So once you have this the way you like it and it looks good to you and you think you got everything in there you wanted to and you want to send it off, all you got to do is, if you want it to go out immediately, is leave this here, what it already says, because it's current to what, composing the broadcast is when you start composing it. But if you want to change it because you're going to be gone and you want it to go out tomorrow night, you want a broadcast to go out, you can select a different day and a different time. But otherwise, broadcasts will go out immediately. And what you do is, after you got everything the way you want it, is you just scroll down, click on add. And now that you got it add, you would just click on this little, see underneath this video, here's the subject line right here. Here's the send time. And over here under actions is a plus sign. That's what you want to do to queue it, which means to send it. So you would just click on this and it'll send it at the time that is specified in here. And if you chose a different day or a different time, it'll send it out then. And it's that simple. And that's how we send broadcasts to our leads list. And our leads inside of Now Lifestyle, that's how we send out every day to our leads, is we broadcast almost 90% of our emails. We add a few follow-ups to the campaign. And like I said, we already showed you how to do that. But it's that simple. And you just choose a link that you want inside of that email because they're already on your email list. And again, I just want to make sure that I cover this with you because it's so important, that you wouldn't send them none of your opt-in pages because they're already on your list. You would either send them one of your combo pages or one of your main affiliate links because they are already on your list. So you want them to sign up with you now, or you put a note inside there that says, hey, some of you, when you're broadcasting or sending an email, you may want to put a note in there, which we do sometimes, that says, hey, you may have already signed up as a free member. Well, you're not going to make any money until you physically buy one of the product packages. So until you do, remember that we cannot help you build your team. See, there's all kinds of things you can do in your email to help your leads move along and to start, taking action, becoming one of your partners in your team and joining you in Now Lifestyle. Just remember, you're not going to be perfect at this stuff in the beginning, and that is okay. But you want to follow up with them. You want them to get to know who you are. The greatest email marketers are storytellers. Use stories in your email. The first emails you write and broadcast, talk about yourself. Tell them what led you to internet marketing, why you love Now Lifestyle, how excited you are about the opportunity. People can relate to people. If you're always just describing the business and promoting to them, they have nothing to relate to. So just, talk to people they're a friend. Some of the people I've been involved with that originally started off on my email list in marketing have become some of my very, very dear friends because we got to communicating through email marketing. And eventually I've met some of those people. I've talked to those people numerous times on Skype, on the phone. They are, some of my top leaders in Now Lifestyle, and they're great, dear friends of mine. And that's what you want. You want to develop people that are leaders and friends and partners, and you do that through engaging with others through your email. So write to people, like they're your friends. Tell them about yourself, introduce yourself. There's lots of things you can write about. The email swipes help, for the promotion end of it. But you should tell people about yourself and what you do for a profession. If you're not full-time yet in internet marketing, you tell them more information about Now Lifestyle and why you decided to use it. And that's the best thing, is testimonial from you of what you love about the program. Just don't be afraid to email your leads. I've met many people who I've talked to and asked, hey, have you sent a broadcast to your list yet? No, I've been kind of afraid. I don't really know what to write. Don't do that. You will get better at it. Even if you're just writing short little emails, your emails broadcast will vary in sizes. So will your follow-up emails. Some will be short, some will be medium, some will be long. And that's okay, because what you're trying to do is relate to other people and show them that you're a real person and you got excited about this and here's the reasons why and what I want to do with it. I'd love to have you on my team. And you can compose emails just off of those subjects. Hey, send me a reply. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your story. I do that kind of stuff all the time because I want to relate to people. I want them to know that I started off somewhere. A lot of people on my list know my story because I share it in a lot of emails, or they know parts of it because I've shared it in email or video or personally to them, because I want them to know that anybody can do this. These videos I'm doing of how to, this stuff is really simple. A lot of times people just let fear stop them from succeeding because fear freezes people. Get that out of the way and just do. Just follow these instructions and just do. And you will be successful if you never quit. That was the greatest decision I ever made 14 years ago. Was I was never going to quit doing this stuff until, well, I was never going to quit it. I was going to keep going until I became successful, and I did that. I am successful doing this because I made that first decision that I was never going to quit. I was never going to give up. I was just going to keep doing and doing and doing until I figured this stuff all out. And that's what you need to do. And we're trying to hand you instructions literally step by step by step. So please follow these instructions. Send broadcasts to your new leads, no matter how big or small the number of leads you have on your lead capture system. Start broadcasting to them as soon as you have some, and treat your list like it's a huge business right now, and it will be. Other than that, my friends, look forward to talking to you on the next video. Have a great day.